Alright guys, first thing you do is pop that little bad boy out the way. This one's been monkeyed with. This one's been monkeyed with, so it's got, you know, odds and ends in it. Should be a T37. Or sorry, T30. Pop your door handles off. One point somebody put screws in down there. What's up, TJ? Drywall screws in my van door. Deck screws, whatever they are, but they work, right? Cools down, I can figure out this exhaust leak on it. We'll probably never go back in the right spot again. Any screws in here? Nope. Up there. Screwdriver. The door clips. Nope. Clips down there though. Found a screw. I was wrong. Hope this ain't riveted on because I really did forget my drill bits today. Took them home last night for a project. Forgot to bring them back. And it's not screwed up. Cool. Good there. Matthew, pal of Jay. What's up, guys? Typical broken Chevy door handles. And I'm sure this thing's been Mickey Moused in there. Because I'm catching drywall screws and deck screws. That's okay. No, I will when I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go.
Alright, good luck.
If you need help, call Andy.
Alright. Chevy's good for is overcomplicating a door handle. Lock mechanism. Everyone else and their brother. Put them on plastic clips. These guys want to run them all the way sideways and make it spin around and dance and everything else at the same time. Right, it's not a Chevy if the door handles aren't broken. I mean, it's pot metal. It snapped right in two. Come on. But if we only got to complain about door handles being broken every now and then, I guess that's not a bad thing. They run, right? All the time. And the parts store stock them. They keep them in stock. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm bleeding. This ain't working on his car if he ain't bleeding, right? And they're really inexpensive. I mean, it was like $40. Remember, they used to be like 20. But that wasn't all that long ago, and it shouldn't have been all that much more. Whatever. Go around the corner. Careful, I'm going to break the lock mechanism. Come on! There we go. And I done messed up. Probably should have put that on first. Don't need that up here anywhere. Yeah, we do. Who am I kidding? What's up, Gary? There. This thing's just gonna fight me all day. Like I said, leave it up to Chevy to overcomplicate a door handle. Just gonna pull the whole shebang out. Should have done it the easy way to begin with. In other words, don't follow my instructions, boys and girls. This is the easiest way to do it. Hung up on now. Alright, those clips are back on. They just pull out. They're easy. I'd have been done with this a lot quicker, but I just not tried to shortcut it. not the right screw we had in there. What do I do with it? I dropped my wrong screw for the job. Hey, these are tiny hands, right? I never stuck my hand at the door. It didn't come back out all bloody. And no, drywall screws are not the approved method from GM, but they work in my garage. Just don't over tighten them. Yeah, now I remember why I had zip ties on this. Zip ties are definitely an approved method. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some zip ties. I have to call my brother out here in a little bit. I gotta check the front end out in this van. This one feels a little tight. It's like adjusting body panels. That works. there's my door panel. Leave any of my clips out. No. Is this gonna go back on how it came off? Probably not. Ow. Ah, damn it. I punched the screw. This sucked. I found the same hole you come out of. I gotta find the thing for this. Yeah, look at it. It hurt. That one's in. This is how door panels go on. Who else uses drywall screws and deck screws to put door panels on? They're too cheap to go out and buy the clips. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm actually doing something, Chris. I'm doing it the busted radio garage way. Door panels held on with deck screws. You know, Lord has it, I do work in here occasionally. Well, my little project with trying to restore glass is working. I monkeyed around with a few more processes yesterday. And I think I got one that'll work, and I'll show you the results here in a minute. Which is cool, because that means I can save my windows. It's not the side windows so much, it's that back window. That is a hard piece of glass to find. There you go. Oh, it don't look like so much like a Neanderthal worked on it. I ain't getting in to find out if it works though. Let me see. Rusty, how you doing? You should get a lot from your shop there, Matthew. Alright, let me show you what we did and what progress we made. I still need to spend some more time on it, but you can see the section I got cleaned up. It's pretty close. Still some real fine swirls in it, but it's gonna work. If I can clean that piece of glass up that had weld spatter and grinding marks in it and everything else, you can fix just about any piece of glass. It's a lot better. I found the correct speeds to use things at. Just playing around. I had quite a bit of time in that. But the first side I had a lot of time in. The second side, not so much, because I had the whole process figured out. So I'm going to do a start to finish on a section of glass. So yeah. Yeah, let us know, Matthew. Send me a message when you're ready to do it. That way I'm on it. I'll join out. I'll join in. Whatever. Now I gotta go. So I need an IAC motor for my car. For Pandora. I'm saying this because Chris is on here. I gotta go with Chrysler products. So I got Chrysler parts on a Chevy motor and Chrysler paint colors on a Chevy car. think I might be a Chrysler guy. I don't know. Mopar, whatever. Rusty, you fighting with autocorrect again? So anyway, let this van cool down. I can check it for the exhaust leak. Do need to check the front end for some wear and tear, stuff like that. Make sure you ain't got no slop in the ball joints and steering and all that other fun stuff. So, I'm gonna have to jack it up at one point. So, why don't we just start on it now? Fuel rails are all painted up, looking pretty. I got my fuel line in today. Oh, hold on. Fuel rails are done. I still got a little cleanup to do, but throttle plate is done. Throttle linkage plate. Fuel line. Fuel pump. So, these are going to start plumbing the fuel system. I got my line, I got my regulator, got the pump. I still got to order a return line yet. I want to make sure that the length that I have is going to be long enough. I ordered 20 feet. The car's 19 feet from bumper to bumper. Gas tank's a few feet in, engine's a few feet back. 20 feet really should be okay. If that's long enough, I'll order the return line. Daryl, what's up? So yeah, start plumbing it. I got parts on order for the rest of the electronics for the intake. Intake's got to come back off because the hard lines that I plumbed in, they're held in with brake lines, and if you start moving them around to bend them into place, they start loosening up a little bit. Not real happy. It's a single flare, not a double flare. So I'm either going to change that, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is just pulling it off, putting T-fittings on it, running rubber lines underneath, say screw the whole fancy crap on top, and just make it simple, make it run. Yeah. So that's the plan. Not happy. The intake's got to come off because that's like another 4 hours work. That intake is by far the hardest thing to pull off that car. It's not hard to get off, it's just time consuming. Everything's got to come apart. All got to get, it's a pain in the butt. See, my Chevys hit the garage, they're still running. We do maintenance work, not repair work. There's jack around here somewhere, hold on. We'll find it. Oh, there it is. Anyway. All right, Rusty, take it easy. Go get my jack stands. lift kit. Alright. I need to go get my helper, so you guys, I'm gonna get off this and get going. Anyone else left on here, you guys all take it easy, okay?